Chapter 395, I Hate Cockroaches. It starts with me on my kin phone with fuzzy lumpkins. Me, so you'll be joining the redemption squad but as a backup member, Fuzzy? Screen splits to show Fuzzy Lumpkins talking to me through his kin phone. Fuzzy, that's right. I wants to be a member but I want to show up as a when needed member. Me, fascinating. Okay, you got the job. Also, do you have any family members that want to join? Fuzzy, yes. My nephews Wuzzy, Cuzzy and Scuzzy. Me, the Powerpuff Girls spoke highly about them and they're friends with them. Fuzzy, that's right. Me, okay. They're perfect for the job. Fuzzy, thanks JD. You won't be sorry. Me, no I won't Fuzzy. We hung up. Me, Fuzzy is part of the redemption squad guys. But he's gonna be called as a backup member. William, that's perfect JD. It's gonna be awesome having him with us. Lincoln, it sure is William. Later that night, something evil was beginning to stir. Narrator, the city of Royal York. But enough about that. Cut to inside a room that is completely bare of furnishings, with the plaster falling away from the walls. A man stands at the far end, looking out a window. The roach rises into view near the camera, which then zooms in on the man. He is a fat, ugly, disgusting slob, wearing a dirty undershirt and old shorts. His voice is low, gravelly, and dripping with contempt. Slob, stupid people. Look at him. His perspective, looking down at the busy street. What incompetent, unorganized, filthy, dirty creatures. Cut to outside the window. He peeks around the side of the frame, the top of his head tapers to a point, and he has two long hairs growing from here. Slob, they've been infesting this planet for too long. Leaning out, enraged, you hear me, people? Your days are numbered. Prepare for the coming of Earth's true masters. Quickly pull back to ground level, where a man and a woman look on. Slob, muted, from great distance, the reality of your extinction is just a matter of time. Man 1, looking at watch, calling back, it's 8 o'clock. Back to the room, the slob shakes his fist and mutters angrily for a few moments, but the squeaking of a roach draws his attention. He brightens. Slob, Skippy. Leaning down to it, what can you report? It squeaks into his ear briefly, after which he leaps into the air ecstatically. Slob, Yahoo! Saluting, we must call in the troops. He raises a whistle to his lips and blows, producing a high-pitched, almost inaudible tone. Cockroaches swarm out of a kitchen drawer, a pizza box, a toilet, and all over the walls and floors of Townsville. They consolidate into a single huge flood of household pests that charges toward the slob. Zoom into an extreme close-up of his face. Slob, height. The noise of stampeding roaches stops. He looks from side to side, pull back as he begins to pace the room, addressing the group. Slob, in the past, I've felt the one thing that might stand in the way of our complete success is those supercharged do-gooders Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Running to Skippy, but thanks to the brave efforts of Cadet Skippy, we are in possession of what I consider the most vital information to the success of our cause. It seems that they think you're leaning down to roaches, icky, gross, disgusting. They're afraid of you. They won't touch you. And most importantly, they won't squish you. Standing up, and with them doing nothing to stop us, all we gotta do is scurry in and smash those disgusting bipeds. And then together, you and I, Roach Coach, will rule the world. But what he doesn't know is that we will squish them. We just don't show it. He laughs madly as the roaches begin to swarm over every part of his body. The laughter echoes through Townsville. Fade to black. Snap to the skyline in the morning. Narrator, it's a beautiful day in Royal York. Cut to a man wailing jauntily down the street. He approaches a hot dog cart. He and the vendor sing the next 4 lines. Man 2, stopping. Looks good. I'd like to buy a dog. Vendor, it should. It's made from beef and hog. Fixing one up. So, my pal, here's your dog, enjoy. Man 2, taking it. Oh, I shall. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He bites into the hot dog and chews happily. A sudden crunch causes him to stop short. Should hot dogs sound like that? And his eyes bug out in mixed disbelief and disgust. When he opens his mouth to scream, roaches pour from it and swarm all over his hand. More of them emerge from inside the cart, and the vendor screams as well. Now both men are covered with the pests, as is the car of a man driving along. He crashes into a fire hydrant as the infestation covers the streets and buildings of Townsville. Pan down the block as other people find themselves covered in roaches. Even the narrator is repulsed, and he yells in shock. Narrator, gross. 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 Get em off. Ah, man, this is disgusting. The camera passes a policeman who is shooting at the bugs. All of Royal York is being infested with roaches. The whole city was completely covered in cockroaches. At the estate we were reading books and playing cards when the computer called. Me, it's the chief of police. I answer the call. Me, what's going on, chief? On the screen we saw the chief in panic. Chief, the entire city is completely covered in cockroaches. Me, you. I hate cockroaches. They are the most repulsive, disgusting, disease-ridden pests in the world. Lori, I literally hate roaches too. They are so gross. Lola, I hate roaches. They are so gross. Lana, I love roaches. They are great bugs and I think they are cute. Lila, I think they're both cute and gross at the same time. Blossom, adult, I know who's behind all this. Our old enemy Roach Coach. Very, Roach Coach? Who is he? Bubbles, adult, he's a robot controlled by a roach. Buttercup, adult, he wants to take over the world by wiping out all of mankind so that cockroaches can replace us as the dominate species of Earth. Me, that sounds like one gross villain. Aline, why would he use roaches like this? He makes me sick just thinking about it. Cody, me too. Me, I heard that some people like to eat cockroaches and they taste like puke. Black. Lincoln, if I ate a roach I would hurl my stomach out. Lainey, me too. That is so disgusting. Blossom, adult, let's get Fuzzy and his nephews to help us. Me, okay. It'll be a perfect test to him. I call Fuzzy on the kin phone. Fuzzy was watching his nephews play when the kin phone rang. Fuzzy, I got it. He answers it. Fuzzy, howdy. Me, Fuzzy, it's JD. Fuzzy, howdy JD. What's shakin'? Me, Roach Coach is trying to take over the city. Fuzzy, that disgusting slob that think and he's better than us. Wuzzy, what? Cuzzy, we have to stop him. Scuzzy, yeah. Fuzzy, we'll gladly help you JD. We'll be arming ourselves with my invention, the meat gun. Me, that's perfect. We'll meet you in the city. Fuzzy, right. Hangs up, let's roll's nephews. Cuzzy, right Uncle Fuzzy. They set out for the city. Me, okay. Lori, Lincoln, Paige, Lynn, Lainey, Lana, Lola, Lila, Very, Aline, Vince, Carol, Rachel, Maria, Carmen, Breach, Rex. You all come with me. Lori, right. Breach, this is gonna be awesome. Me, let's roll. We left for the city. Narrator, hurry guys. Hurry. We arrived in the city and Fuzzy, Wuzzy, Cuzzy and Scuzzy were with us and ready to go. We saw the city and its citizens completely covered in cockroaches. Yug. Me, ugh. This is disgusting. Lori, how can one man literally use so many roaches like this? Fuzzy, it's really disgusting Lori. Me, let's squish them. We set out and started squishing roaches, and Fuzzy and his nephews were firing their meat rays, and they turned some of the roaches into different meats ranging from steaks to bacon, chicken, and even ham. Breach was firing her portals and sending them into the Sunday. Rex and pounding them with his machine fists. Then he used his blaster caster. He whipped them with it and splattered them all over the place. Me, well. What's that machine you made, Rex? Rex, it's called my blaster caster. It's one of my most powerful builds. Me, well. That's incredible. What gets you a build like that? Rex, it's thanks to a powerful nanite I have in me. It's called the Omega-1 nanite. Me, Omega-1 nanite? That must be really powerful. Rex, it is. It was created to replace the Alpha nanite after it went rogue. Me, Alpha nanite? I don't think I would like that one. I know that famous quote in the Bible in the book of Revelations, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. That's one of my favorite quotes in the Bible. It means that God is all-powerful and always and forever will be. Rex, that's interesting. I have a lot to learn now that I'm here with you guys. Me, and we'll teach you all that we know, Rex. I fire energy blasts at the roaches and incinerated them. But they just kept on coming. Buttercup, adult, there's just no end to them. Lainey, Roach Coach must have gotten a stronger army after the last time you fought him. Lana, eat some roaches, I think they are delicious. Aline, oh, that is disgusting. Lola went to a nearby trash can and hurled. Lila, Lana, you are one silly girl. You know that, right? Lana, I know. I get that all the time. Me, we're gonna need some serious amphibious firepower. I bite my thumb and rub blood on my palm and slam it on the ground. Toad summoning Jutsu. In a huge cloud of smoke came Gamabuntat and a huge army of toads. Gamabuntat, what have you summoned me for, Jiraiya? Me, I summoned you, Gamabuntat. He saw me. Gamabuntat, JD. Nudsen. Sorry, I thought it was Jiraiya that did it. What have you called me for? Me, the whole city of Royal York has been infested with cockroaches, and this man named Roach Coach is planning on dominating the world and replacing us as the dominate species of the planet with cockroaches. Gamabuntat, you called the right toads, JD. Cockroaches are our favorite meal and we need a good meal. Gamakaki, you said it, Pop. Gomatatsu, let's eat. Gamakaki, it's been a while, JD. Me, same here, Gamakaki. Sorry I don't have any candy for you, but I think cockroaches will be a good substitute. Gomatatsu, that's alright, JD. Gamakaki, let's get M. Me, bon appetit. The toads went out and started eating the roaches with their long tongues. Maria and Carmen were facing Roach Coach. Maria, I have to give these cockroaches credit. They're a lot tougher than we thought. Carmen, I agree. There's only one way to defeat Roach Coach now. Maria, and that is? Carmen looked at Maria with a smirk on her face, making her nervous. Maria, no. Carmen, it's the only way. Maria, it's crazy. Carmen, our friends are counting on us, sis. Maria, I don't care. There's got to be another way, but I'm not doing it. Carmen, do you have a better plan? Maria, no. Carmen, carries Maria by the shoulder, we're doing it. Maria, scared, no. Fuzzy, to Roach Coaches, he shoots more cockroaches, why won't ya go down, ya varmint? Carmen, get help. At that moment, everyone saw Carmen carrying Maria, who seemed to be injured. Blossom, adult, what in the world? Carmen, get help. Please. My sister's dying. Get help. Help her. Throws Maria at Roach Coach. Unfortunately, Maria missed the villain by an inch and hit the ground. Roach Coach, confused, what was that? Maria, gets up and glares at Carmen. See, Carmen? I told you it wouldn't work. Fires water at Roach Coach. Roach Coach started short-circuiting. Lincoln, hey look. Laney, what's wrong with him? Suddenly he exploded. Kaboom. After all the roaches were squished, eaten, zapped, transformed and more, we saw that Roach Couch is really a robot and inside it was a roach. It was Roach Coach's real form. Me, he's really a cockroach. Roach, insect voice, angrily, I am not just an cockroach. I am Roach Coach. I am the future ruler of this planet, you stupid biped. Me, you will never be the future ruler of anything. Lana, I got this. Lana took out a jar and put him in it and Lila welded the lid on. Lila, you are going to prison for a long time, Roach Coach. Gamabuntat, it's just hard to imagine that such a tiny insect was going to rule over the world. Gamakaki, yet. Talk about confusing. Me, no kidding. Gamatatsu, but that was a great lunch, JD. The toads belched. Gamakaki, pardon me. Gamabuntat, same here. We got to go, JD. But tell Naruto we said hello. Me, I'll make sure he gets the message. They left in a cloud of smoke. Lori, this was literally a gross mission. Me, it sure was. I hate cockroaches more than any other insect in the world. They are surprisingly the only insect I despise more than anything. Breach, I don't blame you, JD. I don't like them either. Lori, I don't like them either. They are so disgusting and they are literally the most repulsive insects in the world. Lola, you said it, Lori. They are so gross. Lana, aw, they aren't so bad. Fuzzy, but they were tasty as meat. Cuzzy, they sure were. Me, let's go home. Thanks for helping us, Fuzzy, Cuzzy, Wuzzy and Scuzzy. Fuzzy, twarnty nothing, JD. It was a great adventure. Cuzzy, it was awesome. We went back to our homes. Back home we told everyone everything that happened. Everyone was disgusted by it. Roach Coach was put in a hidden wall safe as his cell in the moon prison. Sentenced to eternity in prison. The end. Another fanfiction complete. I got the idea for this one out of the blue. Nico-chan 11 gave me the ideas for the lines and plot. Thanks for that, man. It's true, guys. I hate cockroaches. They are the most disgusting of all insects on the planet. I even saw on cartoons and in real life that people eat them. Yuck. But to some they taste like chicken. To me, however, they taste like puke. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.